Yo, what's up everyone? And it's Ian, and today I have some important stuff. So today I am going to be talking about the new Romhack idea I've come up with. So I'm just gonna give you my script here, because I finally wrote a script. Yay for Ian. Anyways, so Team Rainbow Rocket. You guys know the story. Giovanni comes to Alola through Ultra Space from another timeline where he took over the world. He brings all of the evil team leaders with him, and their goal is global domination. Thankfully, the player stops them. You know, because they have to be the hero, right? And they go back to their own worlds and the timelines with the help of Colress. Or did they? What if the protagonist wasn't strong enough to take on 6 evil teams all at once? What if they lost? Well, would you like me to tell you? I'm sure you would. Here's what happens. In short terms, the world ended, and only about 1/3 of the Pokemon species remained. I know this is not good enough for you guys, so here's the long story. The Pokemon world as we know it is gone. So, for Johto, Goldenrod City has been completely destroyed by work of a thermonuclear bomb planted by the old Team Rocket because they couldn't get Giovanni to come to them. So, yeah. Guess the radio tower didn't work. Anyways, in Hoenn, it's completely destroyed by Archie and Maxie, unleashing Groudon and Kyogre after catching Rayquaza. They catch Rayquaza so that Groudon and Kyogre can't stop the world. So that Rayquaza can't stop Groudon and Kyogre from completely destroying Hoenn. So that happened. Then they catch Groudon and Kyogre and walk away. In Sinnoh, Cyrus decided the region wasn't great. You know, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. He wants to end the world and then start again. So that's what he kind of did. So he decimated Sinnoh and then took Giratina back to the Distortion world, and yeah. Yay. So that's what happened in Sinnoh. In Unova, Ghetsis has successfully taken over and frozen the entire region over. So the thing is, like, they go back in time kind of, and then like the plot of Black and White 1 goes through in Ghetsis' favor. He beats Hilbert and Hilda or whoever, and then Colress never happens. But like it's fine. And then oh boy. So after that happens, he gets the original dragon and freezes over Unova. Yeah, not looking great, is it? So for Kalos, Lysander, he decides that the world is not pretty. So he decides to get his nuclear weapon, pretty much the ultimate weapon, and he fires it on Kalos. Yeah. So the nuclear fallout or whatever is terrible. Oh, Alola. So Giovanni just camps there. He takes Mon's research, the guy who got lost to Ultra Space, Lucamine's husband and everything. So the thing is, yeah, so he takes the research and then he unleashes all of the Ultra Beasts all over Alola. And it's, kind of hard to stop that once they've been unleashed. And the thing is, he's not going to stop because there's nobody to stop him now. So, yeah, that's bad. Okay, Galar, Cherubin Rose. Oh, we love this guy, don't we? So he starts the Darkest Day. The player can't stop him because the player isn't there. Max Eternatus destroys the region. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay, Paldea. So, caught in a terrifying crossfire of the ultimate weapon, the Darkest Day, and Area Zero being overrun with energy as Terapagos desperately tries to save itself, Paldea suffered a complete collapse with 0 survivors. Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to be seeing any Paldean Pokemon in this game. It's a little cover because I am using the Complete Firered Upgrade made by Haven on my Text Meeting Advance. The thing is, there's no Gen 9 Pokemon in there, so like that's my little thing. Okay. And now, Kanto stands as the last remaining refuge. The surviving protagonist champions and their strongest Pokemon have gathered here for one final stand. The Siege on Victory Road. I'm keeping the early game a story for now. The early game story a secret for now, but The late game stakes are massive. As you prepare to challenge the Pokemon League, the remaining factions of the world's evil teams who survived the global collapse unite for one final desperate march on Kanto. They're not desperate, but they just want to finish the job. Because Giovanni's like, oh crap, I forgot Kanto. Let's go destroy it. Anyways, there is no peaceful walk up on Victory Road. The finale of this game is a literal defensive war. You, along the exiled champions and the other protagonists, must hold the line in the Indigo Plateau. You fight your way through an active war zone of united villains just to keep Kanto safe. If you survive the siege, Elio, the guy who decided, well, he didn't decide, but he lost to Giovanni, has Ultra Necrozma, and he's waiting for you at the top of the Pokemon League at level 96. Oh boy. Okay, so what do you guys think right now? Yeah, so I want comments. Like, it's down there. Please, 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 please. Because I need ideas. Please. I really need ideas. I have this idea, but I need other stuff. So, like, the thing is, I need plot points and stuff because I'm a programmer. I'm not a writer. Right? I just thought of this in my head. I don't know why. Okay, so I've got the end game ready. The thing is, I need information about stuff in the middle. So, if you guys have any ideas, I want them in the comments. Okay, down there. Okay, because I would like to work with you guys on this. Problem is, I don't really have a way to make it like multi-person working on the same thing at the same time kind of project, because it's one ROM. You have to edit it. Okay, so the thing is, if you guys have ideas, I'd really appreciate them. It's gonna be, I have a feeling that this is gonna be awesome. So I just have a small list of planned features that I'm going to be certainly using. So you heard level 96 Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, the player isn't starting at level 5. I also need new player designs. So if anyone has good ideas, and like so I can make sprite art. I'm not good at it, but like if I have a reference image, I could probably do it. So if you guys have any ideas, please put them in the comments for that. So you start at level 45 with a fully evolved Gen 7 starter. So yeah, we're doing Primarina, Decidueye, and Incineroar. Okay, so, and then there's the Pokemarts. They carry everything from the start because you're at level 45. You don't want to catch things with Pokeballs. So you have every single item available to you at the Pokemarts. So you can buy competitive items and stuff because the first gym leader is Steven Stone. Oh, this is going to be so fun. I'm going to have to be doing a bunch of test playthroughs. Yeah. Anyways. So the dex is permanently locked at 360 Pokemon. So the thing is, I'm not changing it. I'll show you guys my curated list in a few minutes. So the thing is, like, you get the idea, like, because like the world is in trouble, so not a lot of Pokemon are around anymore. So only 360 species remaining. I think it's like 100 evolution lines or something. Maybe it's 150, but yeah. Okay, shiny odds are boosted. So Kanto is like, I'm gonna be keeping most of the soundtracks the same and stuff, and like, you get the idea, right? Because I'm not gonna be going completely overhaul on some of the things, because like, I'm gonna keep most of the routes intact. The thing is, like, I'm gonna like make Lavender Town bigger, I think, and like some other things like the Safari Zone. I'm not gonna be like having the Safari Zone because nobody's got it in their heart. And then like, you know, Feebas, I put it in there, but no Milotic, so it's just gonna chill there, being ugly. Okay, so yeah, Cinnabar Island erupted. That's fun. Okay, and then modern mechanics. So since I'm using Hexmaniac Advance, I'm also using the Complete Firered Upgrade, and stuff, you know, put in there. Like, so you have a 1.0 Fire Red, and then you can just put all the upgrade stuff in. Yeah, that was actually kind of difficult to find a ROM like that. Like, okay. Um, okay. So the thing is, this is unscripted now. I'm gonna show you guys my list now. It's here. It's got my phone on here. Ignore the Walmart ad. I don't know why it's there. Okay. So I know you guys can't see me, but I'm just gonna like do this. Oh shoot. That works, right? I hope you guys can see that one. Okay. So I'm gonna sit over here. I got my phone here, so I got all the Kanto starters. These guys, right? Oh no, we're missing Rattata. Yeah, so there's a bunch of gaps, but I'm just gonna show you guys the list. So I'm not. I'll be doing some Alolan regional variants, but the thing is, like, I'm not making new Pokemon. Okay. Sorry, Primate fans. He's not gonna evolve. Got these guys. So yeah, we just jumped through a bunch of stuff. They're not there anymore. Of course, I have to include some of people's favorites, but Johto was... well, no starters. Of course, I have to include Ampharos, and then, you know, Evolutions, Heracross, Sneasel. People love those guys. We got Kingdra, Porygon 2, Houndoom, Tyranitar. Yeah, only Swampert. Because I think his hidden ability is Damp, and I'm like, I also want to include a second round of starters eventually. So that's what this is. And then we have the Lotated and CDOT lines. Then we got Ralt, Scalivore, Pelipper, Breloom, Hariyama, Aggron, Medicham, Manectric, Sharpedo, Camerupt, Torkoal, Cacturn. So yeah, there's a lot of guys here that, like, you're like, well, Hoenn, there's plenty of Pokemon here, but like, where's Surskit? Yeah, so Hoenn doesn't have. There's some Pokemon people just wouldn't notice are gone. Like Milotic, because nobody can find it, because Feebas is just a horrible pain to evolve. Okay. Shuppet, Banette, Duskull, Dusclops, Absol, because everyone loves him. Yay. Then we have Glalie, Salamence, Metagross, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza. I'm going to be having Archie and Maxie with these guys in a double battle or something. I'll have to pause a second. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had a few questions. Alright. So, we have Infernape, Staraptor. People, you know, they don't want those guys gone. Luxray, Floatzel, Driftbloom, Spiritomb, Garchomp, Lucario, Abomasnow, Weavile, because Sneasel's there, Magnezone, because I have those guys there. Wait, do I have Electabuzz and Magmar here? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Sorry, your eye's hurting. Anyways, Togekiss, Galade, Leafeon, so like evolutions and things. Okay, we got Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Arceus, Victini, or Arceus. Okay, Mikey. And then Musharna, Unpheasant, Zebstrika, Excadrill, Conkeldurr, Leavanny, Scolipede, Crocodile, Darmanitan, you know, all the good Gen 5 guys. Yeah, 11 legendaries. So the thing is, I'm not gonna have Getsus fight you with the original dragon. I'm gonna have him separate them into probably White Kyurem and Zekrom. I'm not sure. Anyways, so we have some Gen 6 people, or guys here. Anyways, of course we have Sylveon, Goodra. Okay, so then we have Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Hoopa, because he likes wormholes and stuff like that. Anyways, we have the Gen 7 starters. Vikavolt, Ribombee, Lycanroc, Wishiwashi, Mudsdale, Araquanid, Palossand, Savali, Mimikyu, Ho-Oh, the Tapus, Solgaleo, Lunala, all of the Ultra Beasts, and Necrozma. He's there. Honestly, I don't even have to bring up Necrozma because I already mentioned he's in the game earlier. Okay. And then we have Corviknight, Thievul, all the good Gen 8 guys, and then that's it. So, yeah, Darnardus is there. So this is my list. I'm going to try and make a spreadsheet eventually. So, yeah, this is... I just need information in the comments, what you guys think of this, right? So if you guys have ideas, please just let me know in the comments. It's down there, like right there, please. So any ideas are accepted. I'm probably not going to put them all in the game, but if they're good enough for me, I will put them in there. So get creative, okay? I like creative. I'm trying to move my chair. Okay. With that said, you guys are probably wondering, wow, this game looks awesome, Ian. When's it going to come out? Yeah, that's... I'm not the most experienced ROM hacker in the world. I know, shocker, right? Ian, the hacker, doesn't know how to hack a game in 5 minutes. I could, but like it would just look terrible. And I want the game to look good. And I also want it to work good. And I don't want any people getting mad at me because they didn't get their favorite Pokemon in the game. I tried to put favorite Pokemon in there, okay? Like, Pikachu is there. I wanted to get rid of him, but my sister wouldn't let me and nobody else would. Seriously. Like, what is it with this guy? This guy is terrible, okay? Evolve him. Like, come on. It's like, Pikachu is bad. You give him the Light Ball, but he's still not going to hit ground types. Looking at you, Ash Ketchum. Come on, man. I'm not putting anime characters in this game, by the way, because Rainbow Rocket, I don't think it even happened in the anime. If it did, you can correct me. Okay, so I think that's it. And I will see you guys later on this month because there's a Pokemon trading card night 2 days from now. I'm recording this on Wednesday. So that would be Friday. So that would be the 17th. So the thing is, if anyone wants to, I don't know, trade Pokemon cards, it's Real Sports Cards, Waupun, Wisconsin. It starts at 6 p.m. I'm hoping the Bartlett brothers are there because I got some good stuff to trade. Anyways, I think I'll call it quits for now. And see you guys in the next video.